How's it going? It's Jeff from jeffrey-thomas.com, and let's take a look at Triplets and Tuplets ukulele. So please copy that out off my website and we can follow through together. I am using this C chord for the lesson, and I have my ukulele strung with a low G string. I'm using Fender medium pick and not holding it like that. I am putting the point into my hand and using this rounded area. Also, I am using a staple looking thing for a downstroke and an arrow for an upstroke. It's pretty standard. And this lesson is in standard notation, so no tablature. If you need help with your note reading, check out a lesson titled Natural Notes Ukulele, also on the website. And let's get started with example 1 in 3/4 quarter notes, and I'm running everything for you at 40 on the metronome. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, or all down. 1, 2, 3. Right? Strum direction, I'm going to kind of try and show you most of the basics in alternate strumming. So there's definitely variations on strum patterns. Okay, so you may be saying, that wasn't too exciting, and it wasn't, I agree. But what happens now in example number 2 is you're taking everything you just did in a measure of 3/4 and condensing it to happen in one beat. So 8th note triplets. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, let me get that for you with time. Example number 2, 8th note triplets. Go. One triplet, 2 triplet, strawberry, pineapple, chocolate. Okay, other syllables are available, and it's really different teacher to teacher. Just make sure you're comfortable with the counting and understand it, right? Okay, number 3, 16th note triplets. Written for you in 2/4, and 16th note triplets are double bar on the triplets. 8th note we're single bar, right? 2 triplets in the space of a beat. 1 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 2 triplet. Okay, with time. Ready, go. One triplet, 2 triplet, 2 triplet. Okay. The counting can get a bit weird here depending on, what tempo we're at. It can be a little bit of a tongue twister. So careful with the syllables. Number 4, 32nd note triplets, and we have a triple bar over the triplets, right? Staying in 2/4, I have the first beat written as a 16th note, so 1 E and A. Syllables there for a 16th note. Then 4 groups of triplets. 1 E and Okay, let me run that for you with time. Ready, go. Okay, so you really have to haul on those triplets. I like to kind of maybe try and put a push on the first triplet, and then the third triplet. So for example, that would be like. Alright, easier said than done, right? Okay, number 5, musical magic trick. Quarter note triplets. Okay, so we're in 4/4, and you have 6 quarter notes in a measure. Now, I'm not any kind of math whiz, but I can say that's too many. How are you possibly getting 6 quarter notes in the space of where there's supposed to be only 4? Well, here's the answer. You can see I've written the first measure in 8th note triplets, and then I'm circling 1 and trip, let and 2, trip and let, 3 and trip, let and 4, trip and let. Okay, now there are 2 eighth notes in every quarter note, so that gives you 6. So if I walk through this for you, it would be 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Now when you hit the next measure, you're going to see 6 quarter notes with 2 groups, grouped in 3s. So the first one would be 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So they're very staggered. Let me run this for you with time. Ready, go. 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So that's how you get the bounce on those. And a good thing to point out is that in rhythm study in class, in college level, they will not have you play your instrument. You count and clap everything. So this would be 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So you want to intellectualize the beats, right? And then make sure you understand it before you go to the instrument. Okay, moving along, the next section is going to be tuplets. I like to show tuplets in ratio form. So the rest of the way out we're going to be in 1-4. And let me start with 1-1, which would be basically quarter notes, right? 1, 1. Easy enough, right? Okay, 2-1. 8th notes, 1 and, right? 3-1. 1 triplet, okay. 4-1, which would be pretty much 16th notes. 1 E and A, 1 E and A. Okay. Now 5-1, I'm going to switch over to finger style. P for the thumb, I for first finger, M for middle finger, A for your ring finger, and 5-1 is going to be syllables that'll work. University, hippopotamus, Philadelphia. Okay, and you can see the pattern that I've written there. I also have the right hand details written out underneath each example. So 5-1. The trick is to make it even. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? University, university. Okay. And 6-1 is going to be the same as 16th note triplets or 6-tuplet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7-1 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all in the space of one beat. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So almost detaching and just zoning out and getting, you know, that it's weirder when it's an odd number in the space of one beat. When we go to 8-1, this is no different than 30-second notes, right? 2 groups of 4. Okay, so I apologize if I'm not running through the exact patterns on all of these, but they're written underneath as far as what notes I'm playing and what fingers I'm using here. Okay, ready? 8-1, go. Okay, 30-second notes. 9-1. Okay. A friend of mine told me that 9-1, don't make a big deal out of it. It's 3 groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Counting to 9. That's how it fits. Ready, go. Let me try that again. Sorry, these are not exactly easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tongue twister, big time. On counting these, so you really maybe that's where other syllables come in, like da 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 da. Okay, so I mean, when you can imagine when it gets faster that you've just got to detach and execute the amount of beats that are happening in the space of one, amount of subdivisions. Okay, and really everybody inside your head is going to be different, so I'm really not even sure what I'm thinking. But you'll know when it's right because it'll be even and it'll lock in with the metronome. Okay, last one, 10 to 1. 2 groups of 5. And then now another thing to point out is when you're dealing with the music, there's going to be something that's happening. These are going to be written in like an arpeggio cluster or a note cluster, and it's also going to make it easier to phrase things. So I would suggest looking for things that are weird and then trying to figure out how to count them. So 10 to 1, once again. University, university. Go. Sorry. There it is. Ah, go. Okay, so these are definitely difficult to get the handle on. Sometimes what I would do is just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, and start to work just on the phrasing of how these are supposed to happen in the space of a beat. It's definitely tough. Ready, go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and like I said, when you're seeing these in actual music, they're going to have clues for you how to phrase these. Can you go beyond 10 to 1? Absolutely. 11 to 1, 12 to 1, 13 to 1, whatever, you know, look at Chopin. So anyway, hopefully this was a little bit of help on a difficult subject, and I will look for some of your questions. Also remember I'm teaching on Skype, Uvu, Yahoo Messenger, and Windows Live with webcams. So if there's any future questions you have, I'll definitely make arrangements to meet up with you wherever you are in the world. And I hope that was a little helpful. Alright, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.